Hey guys, welcome back to Mindpump TV. I'm your host, Reem Wilkin. I'm with Marlon today and I took him through a really awesome hip internal rotation tutorial. Now for a lot of us, the 90-90 is a great base position to practice internal and external hip rotation. For some of us, we don't have a lot of range already on the internally rotated leg. So in this video, we really kind of break down different techniques to add more of that connection to hip internal rotation. Remember guys, your hip is a ball and socket joint. We do want both directions to work well and everything else works well on top of that. If you guys want more information on mobility, make sure you check out Adam's mobility webinar. It's fantastic. If you guys have not checked it out yet, it's completely free. It'll be included in the links below. Hey guys, I'm going to take Marlon through a couple modifications for the 90-90 internal rotation. So Marlon, let's go ahead and find a true 90-90 and just look at what we have to work with today. Okay? Good, so he's getting his front lead leg in line with his shoulder. He's trying to square off his upper body here, and he's trying to flex both of his ankles at the same time. Go ahead and flex your feet, and then bring this shin this way a little bit towards me. Good, so we want 90-90 in both of our knees here. From there, now if he were to take his left arm away, it might be hard for him to keep that position, right? Because we're lacking internal rotation strength over here. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple ways we can increase that and focus on that so you guys can go ahead and progress further into your 90-90. All right, so I have Marlon here on his back. He's gonna bring one of his legs to 90 degrees up in the air, and we're just gonna look at his internal rotation. So pull that knee in a little bit closer towards your body. Excellent. Now let's try to create internal rotation on your own. Okay, so from here, we don't have a lot to work with, right? So that just tells me as a practitioner that I've got to come up with different ways to create more internal rotation, create more range and more connection to that area and go from there. Good, let's go ahead and try the other side. Great, so let's create internal rotation on this side. Okay, good. So you want to make sure you're not hiking your hip up, and you want to rotate from the hip joint. This is hard in itself, I know. But as an assessment tool, it's great to just check in and see where we are. Awesome, go ahead and relax. Okay, so one modification you guys can do is just really purely focusing on the internal rotation of the hip here. So we're gonna focus on the right leg. Marlon's on his side, he's got his yoga block between the knees. What I'm gonna ask him to do is move from the hip joint and pick up this right foot. Excellent. Great, now flex, stay connected, good. Now he doesn't have to press the knee really hard into the block, but provide some pressure, right? Some feedback, because you want to turn that femur bone in the socket, in the capsule and hold. Now he can hold for 5 to 10 seconds and then lower back down. Do you feel that? Okay. Burning. Okay, great. So it's a great way to really isolate in your hip and feel that internal rotation. Let's go ahead and go again. Lifting up, good. Now flex, keep your hips stacked, great. It's also important, guys, that we're not shortening this part of our body right here in the midsection. We're not hiking the hip to create that movement. We want rotation up and over. Awesome, keep holding it, good. Press a little bit into the yoga block, excellent, and then lower back down.
I really feel that.
Great, good. All right, so I have Marlon back in the 90-90, and what we're looking at here is we want to get this arm to support him even closer to his body, but the angle of his hip is really not allowing him to do that because of lacking internal rotation. To modify, we're going to take a block underneath his left hip, and that's going to give him more ability to get closer towards his body, a taller spine, more internal rotation forward. So Marlon, go ahead and grab that block. Sneak it underneath your left hip for me, but maintain your 90-90 as best you can and try to get the arm close to your trunk. Great. So what we're looking at now, go ahead and push this knee back a little bit further for me, is his ability to get tall in his body. He's getting more internal rotation. And then from here, just bring that front leg forward towards me a little bit. Great, so his shoulders are square, his sternum is over his front knee, good. Now from here, I can cue him into an isometric with this rear leg. So Marlon, what I want you to do is actually create tension in your body and take a deep breath. Good. Now with your arms, create long arms by the side. Good. Hold. Excellent. Take another deep breath in. Trap air in your low belly. Excellent. Take small, short breaths from there. Excellent. Now press into the floor with your right knee. Create tension. That's where we're gonna feel that right side, right? Yeah, okay. So this is how we're gonna provide modifications to connect that internal rotation. Excellent. You can do this up to 10 seconds and then hold that position and then reset.
That works really good.
Good, right on. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. How do your hips feel now, Marlon?
The slide and the
They
loose.
feel good? All right.
Look at that.
So make sure you guys write down the tips in this video. If you did like it, like, subscribe, and comment below. And again, don't forget to check out Adam's webinar. It's all about mobility. It's totally free. It's awesome. The link is in the description below. Thanks you guys for watching. Take care.